Brahma and his like Shiva, the Vedas and the sages sing the Lord's praises with relish and love. Indra, Vishnu, and Gorakh, who sometimes land on the earth and sometimes go to heaven, search and seek the Lord. The perfect persons, men, gods, and demons cannot find even a sesame of his mystery. God's devotees, who are imbued with the love and affection of the lovable Lord and relish of his meditation, merge in his sight. Abandoning him, he who asks from another, his mouth, teeth, and tongue all veer off. O my thoughtless self, contemplate the peace-giving Lord. Slave Nanak instructs thee this wise. The joy in Maya takes the self away from God. Through doubt, the mortal falls into dark well of worldly love. He prides so much that he cannot be contained, not even in the sky. His belly is filled with ordure, bones, and worms. For the sake of great poison, he runs in 10 directions, snatches others' wealth, and is ultimately destroyed by ignorance. His youth passes away, the malady of old age seizes him. The death's myrmidon punishes him, and he dies an ignoble death. He suffers agony in the hell of many existences and putrefies in the pit of suffering of censure of the death's minister. Nanak says, those performing the Lord's loving worship and whom the saint mercifully makes his own, ferry across. With all merits and boons, we are blessed, and our desires and hopes too have been fulfilled. The medicine and the spell of the Lord's name is efficacious to eradicate all maladies, and it wholly removes the pain. By uttering the Lord's name, lust, wrath, pride, envy, and desire are eradicated. By enshrining the Lord's lotus feet in the heart is accomplished the merit of holy bath, charity, penance, piety, and pure actions. The Lord God is my companion, friend, associate, and relation. He is the sustenance of my life and prop of my breath. I have taken the shelter of Almighty Lord. Slave Nanak is ever a sacrifice unto him. One who enjoys the relish of the love of the Lord's lotus feet, he cannot be cut with weapons. He whose mind is pierced in the way of the Lord's sight cannot be bound by the rope. Fire cannot burn him who is attached to the dust of the feet of the Lord's slave. The water cannot drown him whose feet tread on the God's way. Nanak says, with the arrow of the Lord's name, maladies, blemishes, sins, and worldly love are pierced.